Yes, Q&A season is back for when it comes to NBA 2K. NBA 2K26 is less than a month away, and we have a bunch of information that has been revealed. Mike Wang is back on the scene, and we do have 5 questions and answers that we're going to go over in this video. If you stick around to the last part of this video, I will reveal that what Mike Wang said on Twitter when it comes to changing, shooting, and how it is going to affect NBA 2K26. So I don't want to hold y'all. Let's get to it. So the first question that we'll have in this video is there still a high-low risk reward setting? This could be confusing. You know, we heard it was green or miss, but let's be specific. The answer is no. Shot and layup timing risk reward settings have been removed. Everyone will play on the same playing field in NBA 2K26. I mean, this should have been never even incorporated in the game, just giving people an option to be able to have a difficulty on an online competitive game is crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But moving on to the next question, we have, are there any changes to how adrenaline bars work? Adrenaline will function very close to what you're used to from NBA 2K25, but there has been some minor tweaks. For example, if you spam too many escape moves in a short amount of time, it will drain a bar. I don't know why Mike Wang and all the other developers or whoever it is just don't like dribbling. I don't know why they do not like. I mean, yes, it was terrible when somebody wants to dribble and you got to wait until they're done to pass the ball. But if you just increase defense, they're going to have to pass the ball anyways. Give us good offense, give us good defense. And I mean, the fact that you want to make somebody get tired for spamming too many moves is kind of crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Moving on to the next question. The question is, are there any changes to the contest system? This is good. This is good. How do you feel about the contest system in NBA 2K25? I know they tweaked it, but I don't know. Let's see. The answer is there have been a number of changes to the contest system logic. We've rebalanced the effectiveness of hands up, no jump contests, and jumping contests to better reflect how shots are impacted in real life. We're also showing coverage percentages and full shot feedback again. That's a W, being able to see what the contest is, but it don't matter. We can see what the contest is if the contest don't work. So hopefully they get it right to where hands up defense is effective, because in 2K25, NBA 2K25, if you're in the paint doing hands up defense, it just was no point. And then if you jump and you did not get the block, you weren't going to get your rebound 9 times out of 10. So you were kind of just, it was terrible. So hopefully they did rework it and give it a balance to where hands up work to a no jump contest. Literally, I could shoot over those. I'm just saying, if you don't have your hands up and you're not jumping, shoot over those. And for jumping contests, if somebody's jumping at me and they're contesting the ball, I would want to see a high contest, vice versa. So moving on to the next question. And the question is, are there instant greens in NBA 2K26? Now, this one right here is kind of tricky, right? Because though I understand why they put it in the game, instant greens was still an experience that just felt good when it happened. It allowed you to immediately know when your shot was good. But on the flip side of that, it also allowed your opponent to know when the shot was green. So unless they don't allow the opponents to see, I don't know. But the answer is, this year, we've made the jump shot sellies and shot feedback dynamic based on the quality of the shot and factors in the it factors in the shooter's rating, defensive coverage, and shot timing for tempo for rhythm shots. So if you have an excellent release on the wide open shot with a good shooter, you will get an instant green. That's cool. I mean, they changed it up to where you have to have a good shot rating and wide open and whatnot. But the thing about instant greens is, if the other team is able to see the instant green, they're going to just run down the court. So the only thing that was good about not having instant greens is they don't know, so they have to try to fight for the board, so they can't go cherry pick as much. So let me know what you think about the instant green scenario when it comes to NBA 2K26. So our last question of this video is, are there any changes to pluck steals and lane steals? On-ball steal targeting and steal animations have been improved to reward defenders who position themselves well and anticipate the dribbler's moves. The canned animation pluck steals have been almost entirely disabled. Pass interceptions have been tuned a bit, but is similar in effectiveness to NBA 2K25. Wow. They said the pluck steals animation has been almost entirely disabled. So I want to know what they deem as pluck steals. Is pluck steals the stupid ones on the inbound, or when you're bringing up the court, bringing the ball up the court, they just go into a reach animation and the ball hits them? Because that'd be a bump steal. That needs to be fixed, because that's crazy. The pluck steal, I'm guessing if you're dribbling and I hit square and you start to fumble the ball, we'll see what they deem as pluck steals, but there has been a change when it comes to defense. So let me know what you think about that. Now, let's go over to see what Mike Wang has actually said about shooting, because we know shooting is green or miss this year. If you time your jump shot, you hit it, I would think, and if you don't time it, you will miss it. There's no in between. So let's go over to Twitter so we could see what Mike Wang has said in regards to the new shooting. We know that it's green or miss. If you time your shot, you make it, I would think, and if you miss your shot, you mistime it, it's over. You don't get no second chance. But Mike Wang had said in regards to green or miss, the center of the green windows in NBA 2K 19 and 24 were pure, but we used RNG on the edges that lerped. What is that? What word is that? That lerped from 100 to 0%. For 2K26, if you release anywhere inside the window, it will be a make. If you release anywhere inside the window, it will be a make. So they're going to have to balance out the contest, because if contest is broken and if I hit inside that window, it's going in. Let me know what you think about this. Is it a W or an L? But let's see what Badge Plug had to say about that. Badge Plug said, either way, shooting is done, but especially without RNG, it will all be for nothing if cheaters aren't banned early and consistently. Can you speak on how this process will work in NBA 2K26? I have not seen his reply, but he's not capping. Zens are back. Titans are back. They're going to be OP. However, if they are, or when they are, I don't care as long as I'm able to shoot. If I'm able to time my jump shot, let the Zens and the Titans have a good day. The reason why Titans and Zens were so, it was so OP, it was because they took away our ability to green our shot, and they can just shoot from Narnia. They can shoot from across the world and green it, while I'm over here having to know algebra to be able to time my shot. So I hope they figure out how to ban these guys and get rid of them. But as long as I can shoot the shot that I shoot and I time, bring it on, bro, because it's almost like we both have a Zen, because I'm a shooter and shooters shoot. So let me know what you think about this Q&A. They're going to be having more popping up. So keep an eye out on the Twitter, keep an eye out on the Discord, and look for the next live that they'll be having. But if you haven't seen the first video of this, the first session of this Q&A, go ahead and check this video out here. Man, I appreciate y'all. We back in this 2K cycle, and we gonna grind. You feel me? We gonna get to it. We gonna get to these 1,000 subs, and we gonna do what we gotta do. So hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notices. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.